Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kim, aka Lego Artisan. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a great time building stuff. And this is my second town update. I'll show you the progress that I've made so far in my Lego town. One of which is the incorporation of the alternative build for the Friendship Tree House, which is now called the Beekeeper's Shop. This is the back portion of the shop. Right now, in this area, it's still very bare. There's not much buildings here, but I do intend to add more buildings to this area. I think probably more on the Friends sets that are alternative builds and modularized. So as we go along, this Ninjago area is the same as what it was before. I do intend to modify this one and turn it into a modular that it's part of the Ninjago City area. I think it looks similar enough that it can be done. I will definitely have to add a few more things, especially 2 to 3 more levels in that MOC to make it fit the Ninjago theme better. So here it is, the Ninjago set, mainly the Ninjago City Gardens, the Ninjago City Docks, and the MOC that I've made for the corner. And here we are with the Beekeeper's Shop, which has now been further modified. I've placed it in a 16 by 32 base plate, and I've changed some of the parts to make it look cleaner, especially here and here, using yellow pieces from my collection. And then as we go here, you will see that I've placed the flower arrangements into alternating colors, yellow, blue, and red. I'm not 100% sure if that will be the case, but for now, I think it's what I want to do. I just haven't finished changing the colors yet. And also, the Parisian restaurant has been moved 4 studs to the back, where it's now at the edge of the base plate. This is so that I can make use of the front area much more than if it were in the original position, as well as to have the La Locanda's MOC, the Parisian restaurant, and the Assembly Square have a better flow. It used to have the Parisian restaurant blocking the street, but now it's more of all of the buildings are aligned or in the same level or depth. I think that it looks better, and it makes use of the wasted space behind the Parisian restaurant and make it more visible in front. And then as we go along, the outdoor sports shop still remains the same. I still haven't done the 3rd level for this one. I still need to buy more pieces for it. And then the El Cubo Fine Art Cafe is also the same as what it was, with a few minor changes on the leaf patterns here, more plants on the side. And then here I'm doing a remodeling of a previous MOC building, so I haven't shown that yet to anyone, so I'm working on it behind the scenes. As we go along, the fun fair area, the diner, and the bowling alley remain the same. The same goes for the Tiki Surf Bar Shop, which is the alternative build for the Surfer Beach House, which requires 2 sets of that. This area hasn't had much change, but I do want to be able to add more plates on this part all the way there to make it more look like it's sand. Right now there's no plate being used, and it's just the soft felt cover of the tables that looks okay, but I would prefer it to look like tan and dark tan, so it would look like more of a beach area. And for those who were asking before, I do use these felt cloth all over the city, um, to make it look much cleaner, and it makes it so that the table is smooth enough that if you move the base plates a bit, it doesn't get damaged from the bottom part. And it's a good way of covering up the areas that you haven't done yet, to make sure that they still look nice even though they're not finished. If it were just the table, it would look like this, just white piece of wood. So as we go on further, you can see the back of the sitcom plex, as well as the sitcom suites. I'm also thinking about changing the Sesame Street penthouse into a regular floor. I'm not sure yet if I would do that, because I have two versions of the design wherein instead of a penthouse it's just a regular floor, and I think it's too flashy to have all of those pieces, those colorful pieces out, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. If you have any comments on whether you prefer it to be a penthouse or a regular floor, please let me know. I do have the images of the two different floors on my Instagram account or from the sites that sell the instructions for them. As we go further, the Daily Bugle and the Avengers Tower remain the same. I've not changed much of it. And then the same goes for the MOCs that we have on the second level. I've added a few more plant pieces here, and I'm thinking about pushing the road forward and making use of the back area of these buildings, and filling them with half base plate modulars. But I'll probably do that when I do have more designs for it, similar to this building here. I'll place a similar width building on those parts of the back of the buildings. And here we are back in the area where we have the boutique hotel as well as the Silkwood corner. So for this part, although it's not part of the original design, I added more flowers on top to make it more interesting. I will probably do that for the buildings that I can do it. For example, the European Jazz Cafe. Although it now has a skylight, I think this area here would benefit for having more flowers and plants on it. It'll make it more interesting. So if you have any comments or suggestions for the improvement of the Lego Town, please put them in the comment section or message me on Instagram if you want. So for the Winter Village and hidden side of the Harry Potter world, I've made very few changes in the arrangement of the buildings, as well as adding this portion here to cover up a certain part of the building that's inaccessible, and as well as I'm planning to add another wall here to cover up this portion so it doesn't look like it's an open back, even though technically it is just a cover, since our Hogwarts area has been used as a wall for this part. I think it's a best way that I can make use of this without really doing too much modifications on it. So for the sit complex and the sitcom suites, I believe there will be another Lego idea set that will be coming. I'm not sure when, but the office set will be coming as an Lego ideas, and hopefully it will be able to fit in one of these modular buildings. So in my previous video, I've done the overview of the Town Square Pub, which is the alternative design for the Assembly Square, and I'm planning to do another one for one of my alternative builds. It could be the Crown Jewel or the El Cubo Fine Art Cafe, or Jim's Bowling Alley and Diner. Could also be the TQ Surf Bar Shop. So if you have a certain mock that you would want me to do an overview first, please let me know so I can do the video ahead of time and be able to post it online. I do intend to do it for most, if not all, of the mocks that I've done so far. So it's just a matter of time or choice on which one would be done first. I've also done some mocks like this chapel here that I've not really done any instructions on. So if you're interested in any of the details for those designs, please let me know so maybe we can do an overview of them even if they do not really have instructions. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I release more videos. Until next time, have a good day!